boy. I have a feeling we're about to pull an ace from the deck of Prestige.
Your next match is scheduled for one fall, and making his way to the ring, representing PSB West Coast, he is the ace of Prestige Wrestling! From Seattle, Washington, the Lucha Ghoul, Sonico!
Cody, you're hearing it now. Brooklyn is the Lucha round. Sonico owns the shotgun. They don't call it undefeated at Rose. Most recently, this is a huge win over Speedball Mike Bailey in what I know was a dream match for him. Hoping to continue that going against one of the newest members of the Pacific Northwest scene. I'm of course referring to the lost cause, Adriel.
Hey, but when you're the biggest dog in the yard, you're going to deal with the newcomers looking to make a name for themselves.
From Nampa, Idaho, Adriel Noctis.
Well, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. You're absolutely right, Cody. Adriel Noctis putting out a video. It was not a car promo, made that very clear in the video. But Adriel Noctis putting out a video saying, you know, I lost everything. I had to start from scratch. I've been wrestling for over half a decade, and I had to move across the country, back to where I started, and really take a chance on myself, and that's exactly what he's done here. Finally making his way to Prestige Wrestling, and as you said, trying to take out the biggest dog in the hunt in the form of Sonico. What better way to establish yourself in the territory than by defeating the ace?
Hey, that is a lot easier said than done. And I think Noctis is going to find that out the hard way.
And look at the look on the face of Sonico. Usually Sonico likes to come in here, you know, have some fun, feel in the crowd. He maybe was during his entrance. That stare is cold, calm, and collected. As the bell rings, we get this thing started right out of the starting gate. Big knee.
Dragon suplex. Wow.
Only a 2 count here.
Sonico is not messing around.
And look at Sonico taking to the skies here, but gets cut off at the head with a big kick by Adriel Noctis. And once again, slowing down that pace, so methodical. Adriel Noctis is just vicious in the middle of that ring.
And that's exactly what you got to do when you're in the ring with someone like Sonico. You got to keep his momentum down. You got to not let him get that speed advantage on you, because if you do, you might as well call it quits. But Adriel Noctis, you were talking about the look on Sonico's face before this match started. The look on Noctis' face told a story as well. He is determined. He is bringing the business here to Sonico, and ever since cutting Sonico off at that dive attempt, Noctis is in control of this one.
Well, this means everything to Adriel Noctis. I mean, of course, debuting at a promotion the caliber of Prestige Wrestling is always big. But when you're in there against their ace, it doesn't get much bigger. You can't afford to choke. You can't afford to flounder that opportunity. Adriel Noctis is all business here. Flipping over, thinking sunset flip, and Sonico able to duck out of dodge. Noctis cutting him with another big kick right to the face here. Sonico's out, man. This might be done early.
Sonico got out of dodge for a quick second, but ran right into the kick by Adriel Noctis.
And Cody, let me ask you this. What's the most dangerous type of man? Because from where I'm standing, it is a man who has nothing to lose and everything to gain. With Adriel Noctis betting on himself, starting anew, having nowhere to go but forward, I think he is a very, very dangerous man.
Hey, everything has to end to begin again. And Noctis looking for the fresh start here in Prestige Wrestling.
Talk about having to end him again. Looks like Noctis trying to end this one very quickly with this vicious offense.
That's what you got to do. The longer you're in the ring with Sonico, the more opportunities he has to do things like that. But I think that only pissed off Noctis more. Ooh.
Yeah, you don't want to fire Adriel Noctis up, or else he'll crack you across the chest with a chop like that. Hey. Adriel Noctis is not the biggest dog in the fight, but his chop just sent Sonico less than 5 minutes into this match onto his back. That should tell you everything you need to know about this man's power. As Sonico ducks under.
Rolls to the side. Sonico looking for a Hurricane Rana, gets it.
He's got it measured there, and a beautiful drop kick into that corner.
Boot to the face.
2 boots, if I'm not mistaken.
Almost took the man bun off of Noctis' head.
Oh my God!
That was nice.
First.
That was a nice.
Right into the bottom turnbuckle there.
I think Noctis went head first into it. Sonico sees this moment right now. Sonico's got to seize the opportunity. Noctis is rocked in the corner.
Yeah, Noctis is feeling his neck here, man. That is, you never want to have any specific body part or Achilles heel, if you will, that you're really favoring, but specifically the neck. That's dangerous. I don't have to tell you why.
It's like blood in the water. If your opponent sees you're hurting, they're going to waste no time capitalizing on that. And Sonico with a huge, huge right, taking Noctis down.
Do not talk about blood around Adriel Noctis. Some call this man a vampire. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Is that why he was sparkling outside?
That is why. That is indeed why this man was looking shiny. It wasn't just the Portland, Oregon heat, but hoping to light up Sonico here.
Sonico once again back in control. Sonico again using that corner to his advantage. Very smart move. Not enough people these days are using those corner turnbuckle pads as an offensive move.
It's the leg.
I mean, there's some padding on there, but it's not a lot.
No, I mean, we heard the crack. I believe it was in the first matchup with ACH, just sent directly into that thing, reverberating throughout the Hawthorne Theater. Those turnbuckles are ugly. You want to talk about ugly? Look at that kick.
Sonico looking to channel his inner buzzsaw here.
Noctis' chest is not going to be sparkling after that. It is going to be beat red. It's going to be mincemeat.
Noctis almost gets knocked to his back, but oh, whoa.
Look at this psycho saying, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?" Putting his hands behind his back here. I'm not sure how wise this is, Cody.
Thou ask, thou shalt receive. Sonico winds up.
Oh, my goodness.
It's good.
The people love him. He's their ace for a reason. But Sonico, it's not often you have the lost cause down on his back. Probably want to take advantage here. Is it too little too late? I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe Sonico went to the well one too many times.
Adriel Noctis ducks under here. Big strikes, big kicks, and one right to the face. Will that be enough? Hooks the leg.
Nope.
It is not.
It's going to take a lot more than that to put away the Lucha Ghoul. Noctis is finding that out the hard way.
Do you think maybe Adriel Noctis underestimated Sonico a little bit? I mean, again, we know that he has all this hype surrounding him as the ace of Prestige, but Adriel Noctis coming from Vegas, coming from the West Coast here as he hooks the leg. Do you think maybe he bit off a little more than he can chew with Sonico?
You know, I know he definitely did his homework before this one.
Without it, both of these men did.
Both these men studied each other going into this one, as every good combatant should, but I think, you know, you can study the tape as much as you want. You can study it day and night, but there's nothing like getting in there and actually experiencing someone like Sonico. But right now, I think it looks like the homework that he's done is adding up.
Yeah, so far, so good. Once again, the arms behind the back, just the stoic stance of Adriel Noctis here.
And it's Noctis now who's in total control, kind of toying with Sonico, picking him up by the neck.
Strikes right to the face there. Again, a hush falling over the crowd. They love Sonico so much. They relate to Sonico so much. This is a hero to these Prestige fans. They've watched this man grow up, and now to see him brutalized like this, it's almost hard to watch. Kick there to the back.
Say what you will about being hard to watch. Adriel Noctis is getting vicious, and I absolutely love it.
Maybe thinking Alabama Slammer here. Right on the back. Hooks the leg.
Two.
It's got to be. No!
Wow.
After everything that Sonico has taken, landing back first, one of the hardest falls I've seen all show so far.
I don't even know how Sonico caught his breath after that.
Let alone kick out.
Kicked in the back and then sent to the mat with the Alabama Slam as hard as he possibly could by Noctis, but Sonico still in this one, chopping back, but
maybe fighting on instinct alone here, and I'm not sure how much of that there is to go around after that kick square on the dome.
It's Noctis now taking the kicks to Sonico, and wisely here, this is a smart move. Stop the momentum of Sonico while you got him down. Keep him on that mat. slowly drain the life out of him. Noctis is doing just, oh, whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, Sonico's firing. Wait, hold on.
Noctis is going for the mask.
Sonico, of course, the Lucha Ghoul in Lucha Libre tradition. That is one of, if not the most disrespectful things you can do to a Lucha combatant. What on earth is Noctis thinking? I know he wants to win this thing, but come on.
He's getting a little frustrated with Sonico, maybe taking to some underhanded tactics. But once again, Sonico out of the way and has Noctis in that corner in a bad way.
Just landing face first there. Sonico catches him with a sling blade here.
French fried potatoes, that's gotta hurt, Jordan. But Sonico is not done, but either is Noctis, counters the Irish whip. Sonico counters it, flies off the ropes. What an assault by the Lucha Ghoul.
Cody, this is when Sonico gets so dangerous. When he kicks it into that second gear, he gets so fast, you can barely keep up watching him, let alone combating the offense.
Wait a minute. Jordan, Sonico might be looking to take this home.
Maybe thinking AMF, no, 1, 2. Adriel rolled him up, but it was not enough. Too little, too late. But
right in the jaw of Sonico.
Those kicks have been the story of this matchup from both of these men. Traded them, and it seems like every time they hit one on each other, they just get a little bit harder. Someone's going to get their head kicked off in this raid.
Both these men channeling their inner Tajiri with some huge buzzsaw-esque kicks, but Sonico now countering his way out of that one.
Hopefully we don't see any green mist from either of these men.
Sonico has been known to spit some mist in his time. But right now, Sonico over onto that apron there. Sonico maybe favoring the knee a little bit. I think he kind of landed awkwardly on the apron.
We know he's injured that knee before.
He's just kind of coming back from an injury from that knee.
He is indeed. What's Adriel Noctis thinking? Once again, you don't see this man go to the top very often. Goes to show just how much he wants to win this thing. Nay, how much he needs to win this thing. But Sonico back up to his feet. What?
Whoa.
No. There's no way he's thinking superplex here, is there, Cody?
Jordan, these men are insane, but I don't know if they're this crazy.
There's no padding on the outside. It's a hard concrete floor. It's a concert venue.
Headbutt by Noctis, and that may have done just as much damage to him as it did to Sonico. These two are jockeying for position in a very dangerous spot.
Oh my God, right to the neck there.
Sonico fires back. These two are just hit for hit, blow for blow. Noctis, Sonico.
Yeah, Noctis is in a dangerous position there. Those ropes too slippery, unable to maintain his balance, and this is not where you want to be against Sonico. Taken to the skies, that's his bread and butter here.
Out of the way.
Able to get out of dodge. Tope Suicida by the Lucha Ghoul.
Noctis got out of the way of one of them. Not so lucky with the second one, and the Lucha Ghoul once again favoring that knee, Jordan.
Hey, if you're Sonico, if at first it don't work, try again, but at what cost? You mentioned that knee. Gingerly just kind of hobbling around on it here.
I've had the pleasure of calling many Sonico matches throughout the years, more than I can count. I can't really count to a lot, but I can tell you this, Sonico is a fantastic combatant, but his one downfall that I've noticed is he will risk it all, including his own well-being.
You want to talk about downfalls, almost falling down here after that big kick by Noctis.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, Adriel throwing him right onto the canvas. And look at Noctis just strewn over in that tree of woe. We mentioned his vampire-esque tendencies here. Shades of Dracula.
Interview with the wrestler.
Just strung over there. That is something out of a monster movie, Universal or otherwise here.
And after a huge move like that, already causing damage to Sonico, then getting in the head of the Lucha Ghoul.
No! Double foot stomp onto the hardest part of the ring canvas. Adriel Noctis knocking the wind out of Sonico.
Jordan, he's got to capitalize on this. Noctis has got to get him back in the ring.
And Noctis lucky if he doesn't get counted out himself here. He looks like he got the wind knocked out of him here.
Let's go, Adriel. Let's go. Come on.
This is your prestige debut, Noctis. It's against the ace. Come on.
Crawling and finally able to drape himself over the Lucha Ghoul.
Arm and leg hooked, but it's still not enough. How often do you see that? Arm on the arm, arm on the leg, and still a kick out here.
And Noctis just drops Sonico down to the mat, and this is it.
No!
Wow.
I thought just like that, the momentum of Sonico would be stopped dead in its tracks by the lost cause, but somehow, some way, the Lucha Ghoul able to get out of dodge.
This is the type of moment that Adriel Noctis has to keep his composure. He's got to keep up this assault on Sonico. This is the biggest chance.
Once again, arms behind the back, measuring, maybe thinking sidewalk. No! He's thinking 1872 here!
Oh.
He's thinking 1872. We've seen this move put away countless competitors. Will Sonico be another name on the list?
Nope.
No!
Sonico rolls him up in the victory roll, but only for a 2 count. There connects with another huge buzzsaw, and Jordan.
He's thinking AMF there by Sonico, dropping Adriel directly on his cranium, hooking the leg. Sonico wins it once again.
Wow. The Lucha Ghoul continues his momentum here in Prestige, living up to the title of the Ace. But what a contest.
Back and forth, tit for tat. That was one of the hardest, stiffest matches I have ever had the pleasure of calling. Honestly, hard to watch it sometimes.
Speak for yourself. I absolutely enjoyed every sick and twisted second of it.
Don't get me wrong, I loved it, but these men putting their lives and limbs on the line here goes to show how much victory means here in Prestige Wrestling. And once again, as we've seen and said 1,000 times before, Sonico walking away with a victory. The run that this man is on is unparalleled, but take nothing away from the debuting Lost Cause, Adriel Noctis.
Sometimes when you step up to the biggest dog in the yard, you get bit. And usually it's Noctis who does the biting, so you know.
He does have those sharp teeth, those fangs.
Ooh, wait a minute, a little bit of a stare down here.
Does Adriel perhaps earn the respect of the Ace and vice versa? Maybe not.
I don't know. Something tells me this won't be the last time we see Sonico and Adriel Noctis. Stare can tell a story, and that one just did.
Well, Adriel Noctis obviously left.